Because I'm pretty sure you guys, all yous, I'm pretty sure this deck's terrible. But here's the rundown, right? Hey, what's up, Ophidian? Good to see you in chat. The other day, I was watching CGB's Dimir. Was it Dimir Rogues? No, it was Gruul. He was playing the Gruul deck that won the Hooglandia Open. And he ended up playing against the deck, against which he had absolutely zero options. And it just like railroaded him. There's nothing he could do about it, right? Deck looks super powerful in the moment, but I'm fairly sure that it's actually a bad deck. That deck was mono white Maul of the Skyclaves. Some of you may have seen this Covert Go Blue video already, and you might remember this deck. You might actually remember this thing. Basically, what I saw this dude do against CGB is he got out, where is it? Expedition Healer. Terrible card. Terrible card. Vigilance, lifelink as long as you control another cleric. Looks bad. Looks so bad, right? But then they put a Maul of the Skyclaves on it. So suddenly, Expedition Healer, right? This little guy is a 4/4 flying first strike vigilance lifelink. Okay. And then they used all Seed of Life's bounty to protect it. And won the game. Just won because there's just nothing you can do. There's just nothing you can do about that. And Luminarch Aspirant is a cleric, so it gives Expedition Healer lifelink. But it also puts +1/+1 counters on Healer. That said, you could also do this with Seasoned Hallowblade without having to have All Seed or Self a Savior or anything. You just put Maul of the Skyclaves on Seasoned Hallowblade and get to it, son. But you've also got Basri Ket in there. Another thing that makes your dudes indestructible, and it puts +1/+1 counters on stuff that's wearing a Maul. Pretty great. Skyclave Cleric in there. We got some gift subs. Oh, Barry! What's up, Barry? Barry Windrake gave a tier 1 sub to C6 Zombie. Thank you, Barry. As always. Thank you for the love, dude. But Skyclave Cleric I didn't actually see in this deck, but if we don't play this card, we don't really have a whole lot of great clerics, to be honest. And I wanted to add to the mana base while also playing a cleric, just for Expedition Healers. The only reason we need to play extra clerics. So I'm playing 4 of this. Maybe it's decent against aggro. It helps us get set up, right? And then Anointed Christener, also a cleric with lifelink. So not only does it proc this and give it lifelink, but we can put a Maul of the Skyclaves on this. It's a 3/3 flying first strike lifelink that can also pump itself late in the game to be like a 6/6 flying first strike lifelink. So I didn't see the entire deck, right? I only saw what the dude played against CGB, but this is how I think the deck is basically built, right? There's Glass Casket, Banishing Light in there for a touch of removal, but not a whole lot of interactive elements. Mostly the interaction is in the form of like Selfless Savior and All Seed and whatnot, trying to make sure that we can keep our creatures around. So that's pretty much the entire deck. And again, I'm not 100% sure that like it's the right way to build this deck. And I'm also I am 100% sure that if you don't get like Expedition Healer into Maul of the Skyclaves and they a way to protect it, then like you probably just lose. And it's probably statistically, probabilistically, which I don't even know if that's a word. But in terms of probability, I don't think that there's a very high chance that you can actually do this. Not at all. An entire deck built around Maul of the Skyclaves with no other equipment. I wanted to put the core warrior guy that gives equipped warriors double strike. Because I thought, oh, Maul of the Skyclaves and Seasoned Hallowblade with that dude. But like, there's no other equipment. There's no other equipment like at all in this deck. So it's just a fencing ace like 9 times out of 10. But maybe it goes in instead of Casket and the Banishing Light. I don't want to not have any sort of interaction whatsoever. Zalta with the follow. Thank you very much, Zalta78. Appreciate that. It's kind of like Boggles with 1 enchantment. Yeah, basically. That's all this is. Spread love. Be kind, Barry. Thank you very much, my dude. Wouldn't Speaker of the Heavens be a better target? Already has lifelink and vigilance is 1 mana cheaper. Yeah, I thought about Speaker of the Heavens, but I like the fact that this can pump itself. I really like that. Like, Speaker's always going to be a 3/3. And then, once you get to 27 life, you tap Speaker, and then, like, Maul of the Skyclaves, you have to spend 4 mana attaching it to something else. But, Speaker's probably better. As a matter of fact, 4, 8, 12, 16, 15, 14. That's 18 2-drops. Could go down to 14. Could go down to 10 if we got rid of Skyclave Cleric. Alright, if we're going to do this, we're just going to do it. No interaction. No interaction whatsoever. We're going to do it. Speaker. Just for you. We're going to try her. We're going to try Friar Tuck. But maybe we'll play some games with like blue-black control or something. I'm also working on a green-black deck. Mostly because I wanted to play a couple of copies of Nissa, Steward of Bows. Adriano Katsu with the follow. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate it. Let's see. This is a hand. A hand. Opponent goes first, which is not the best news. But we got 1 drop into 2 drop. I'm fine. Oh, Captain, you getting out of here? See you later. It sucks that, like, right as I start playing, you have to leave. I'm sorry. Let's keep this hand. Viking set? Yeah, it's coming up next, actually. The next set on the docket, from what I understand, is Kaldheim, which is a set they've been teasing for a few years now, it feels like. At least 2 years. We've been talking about Kaldheim. Like, it became a... Oh, no. It was my fault, y'all. I said I didn't want to run interaction. You see what we get? You see what we get for that take? That's no good. You wanna give up that snake, dog? You wanna block with the snake? You wanna do it? I'll trade. Nah, I didn't think so. Just I wanted to get rid of the snake more than I wanted to keep the Selfless Savior, so I figured it was worth a shot. You know? Yeah, I kinda can't wait for the Viking set either, y'all. It's good it's finally coming out. How's the Maul so far? This is the first game we played. I've just been talking junk with chat. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. Come on, then. Sure, didn't expect that. I thought we were just doing the Omnath thing, but no. We're mutating. I wonder if we're going to see a Skeet Swarm eventually. How cute is this little combo, by the way? Very cute. You mutate it, you get a land. That land makes mana because it's also... Oh! Oh, it's the good kind of spice. I like it. I like it. Sexy. No blocks. You can have that. Crab tape. Whew. Man. How are there so many carbs? Well, I don't think we're going to get to 27 this game. I guess I'll throw down a blocker. Sure. And let's go! Block with crab, do it. Yeah, you're not. Alright, let's see how much they mill us this turn. It's going to be so fun. I actually think it's going to be awesome. A lot of people hate this. I love Ruined Crab. Like, anytime Mill's doing its thing, I actually don't care if I'm playing against it. I'm always kind of rooting for it a little bit. Oh, a baby. It's a little baby. Okay. What else you got, tough guy? You got 3 cards left in your hand. None of them are lands, apparently. Gonna get in? You gonna get in with that boy? You know, big old boy? Yeah, I don't need to block yet. This is fine. Just give me a Maul. Give me a Maul off the top. Darth Maul. Maul Rats. Maul Flanders. It's a good book and movie. I don't know about the book. I can't say I've read the book. But I do really like that movie. Come on, make your mana, dog. You got a Fabled Passage and everything. Cat's on the stack. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cats have been on the stack the whole time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. Ooh, a Basri. That's kind of dope. Okay. Maybe this can work. Maybe this can wake. I'm going to counter on a Hollowblade. Seems fair. And Hollowblade doing all the work as usual. Isn't that just what you do, bud? Work? Alright, I thought we might get a block with the baby Godzilla there, but nope. Alright. And Christener. Just because we can. We can actually activate it next turn, which is kind of great. We got nothing else to do. We might as well, right? Yeah, sorry for the cat cam. I see a couple of you were trying to tell me. Oh, it's a Euro. I'm the bad guy. Duh. Let's go. Euro. You got like no other cards in your graveyard though. You're gonna have a Fabled Passage for too long. They scoop it up. It's too much. It's too much. Y'all, little white creatures. We didn't even get the Maul again. How did we? Did they just decide they didn't want to play anymore? Like, what did you? Somebody call you? You know? I wonder what those 3 cards left in their hand were now. Seemed like they were really dry on land. Like they really wanted land to proc landfall and stuff. They just didn't do it. All right, that's weird. That's very odd, isn't it? Anyway, let's keep playing Magic, I guess. How about that colorless? We're working on it right now, Boogeyman Fox. We actually are, yeah, cat lady. We are working on it, I promise. Really hope they put out Kaladesh Remastered soon, because I'm not interested in Historic right now. You know, I'm a weird mix. You know? Their pizza arrived. Yeah, that probably is what happened last game. But, I don't know. I'm a weird mix of, like, interested in Historic and not. I don't know how better to explain it than, like, 50% of me really wants to, like, deep dive into that meta and see what's up. And then the other half of me is like, I'll just play standard. I don't know. I don't know why. Old dogs and new tricks and all that stuff. But it is a really interesting format. Huh. I think I'll go Hallowblade this turn. Aspirant next turn. Could have done 2 lifelink damage this turn. I really don't think it's worth it in the long run. I'd rather just put a counter on Hallowblade from here on in. Uh-oh, it's more Simics. But no Cobra. A reprieve from Cobra Town. It's pretty nice. I'm tempted to play the other Hallowblade right now, to be honest. But I don't want to discard a bunch of cards. Alright, so you think Brazen Borrower, guys? Think Borrower incoming here? Let's find out. No, actually, they don't seem to have anything instant speed in their hand at all. Attacks went through very fast. Historic Goblins is a blast? Oh, I bet it is, dude. I want Conspicuous. Seems to be good. Been a fan of the channel since you were at 50K subs on YouTube. Appreciate your commitment to excellence. Thank you. Thank you. Typel Mound. Thank you. Appreciate that. I need to recommit myself to excellence. I did everything I could with this this Dimir Rogues Deck Tech video. Like I added some more touches to it, more flashes and stuff like that than usual, more transitions. You know, I'm trying to make the actual like scripted produced content look as good as I possibly can. Cobra finally came down. I bet they don't block though. What are we at? 22? If we play Cleric, we go to 24. Attack with Cleric, go to 25. Or 26. We can put a counter on Cleric. I think I should have been doing that. Well, let's just get in. As I thought, they let everything through. So they go to 7. So Omnath is almost certainly coming down next turn. They'll go back up to 11 and have a blocker. Really wish we'd have gotten another land, but I guess I can just Cleric here. 23, that's 25, right? Yeah, 25. If we just play Cleric. But I don't think it's good enough. I really don't. I think I'd rather have the land so I can just double spell next turn. But we'll play Hallowblade here, I think. And then we'll have 2 4-power creatures to try to get through this Omnath next turn. I think that might be the better way to do things. If they play Omnath. What do I think the WotC announcement will be? Clever-sided, they will probably ban this guy. This guy that's on the stack right now. I'm willing to bet that he ain't going to stick around too much longer. But it might just be Omnath. But I highly doubt To be slightly cynical, I highly doubt that they'll ban something that like just came out. I really don't think a mythic too, like a driver for the set that's like $25 right now. Yeah, they're totally gonna ban that. Sure. So what you got? You got 4 mana right now. If you make a white, you'll play Omnath. Oh my god, here it comes. Oh boy. But can you play another land after you play your Omnath? Just play it. Just play it. Play the card. Play the game, Harding. It's from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. See, I mean, you're not fooling anybody. Did you have a better play than Omnath? Do I play this Omnath or the other Omnath in my hand? It's really hard. It's so hard. All right. So yeah, they didn't have another land. That's good news. What you gonna do, buddy? You just take 9? You just take 9? You gonna do it? Take 9 and you'll gain 5 on your next turn. Ah, come on. Alright, make us discard something. I do not care about this land, like, at all. So they go to 5 here. Let's Expedition Healer. Expedition Healer. And then if we draw a Maul, I think we've got it. Let's find out though. Cultivate. Alright, so they get the mana. They'll go to 9 here, but we also know for a fact they get the mana. What they might do is play another Omnath and then get 4 more life, because that's what happens. That would be hurtful. There's the mana. That's 7, so they can't Ugin. I guess that's good. I was kind of worried about that a little bit. Dryad. Okay. You don't always see that in these decks, but some of them do play like Azusa and Dryad. Towards the beginning of the season, they especially did. They mostly switched over to like Roiling Regrowth and Cultivate and stuff. Rada, okay. Just putting down a board presence here. Nothing wrong with that. A Seasoned Hallowblade. That's probably just not good enough. Alright, so the big question is what do we put the counter on, obviously. I think I'm just going in with Hallowblades again here. Our opponent will block. So yeah, we do it like this. And that way, if they block, you know, Dryad on one, Rada on the other, then we only have to discard 1 card to keep both Hallowblades. So, you know, if they throw an Omnath in front, then we know they probably have another. How many cards are in your yard now? 3. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Oh, okay. Let's get rid of that card. Let's go. Opponent 4, but you know they're gonna gain 4 and go to 8. So. Genesis Ultimatum. Ugh. Oof. We're just barely hanging on here, y'all. Oh, Kenny. Kenny G. That's bad. That's so bad. Should have played a land first, right? If you have one. Because then you need to gain 4, and then from this other Omnath, you gain 4 more. Oh, I guess, well, since both of them were in play when that happened. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Alright. Because they got a Triome off of the Genesis Ultimatum as well. 12 with a Kenrith. Alright, so they play the land. That's mana. Can you do anything with it? How many cards are in your yard now? Alright, they're extremely close to being able to escape this hero. Could ban the Genesis Assault? Eh. Yeah, just gain life. That's the way to do it when you got extra mana. I was wondering if they'd figure it out. Sitting here staring at Kenrith. Oh, and we get a land. I got a rock. That's bad. Alright. Put it on the healer. I'm going to start making my other creatures big. Like, if we're going to get extra turns, which it looks like we're going to get turns here, I'm just going to go for it. I want to know if they give up this Kenrith on blocks. He's going to double chump here. I don't know how much you need the Dryad anymore, unless you really, really want the mana. So going to let him in. Go to 7. Might be the best way to do things. So next turn you go to at least 11. Which means that we can put a counter on a Hollow Blade and have lethal on the board, so they have to block, but they have carry added. So let's keep that in our hand in case we need to keep a Hollow Blade around. 23. I'd like to gain a little bit of life here. That's kind of another reason I'm putting counters on these. They don't have much removal for our guys. We don't have any interaction in our deck, but they don't have hardly any removal either. Oh, another ultimatum! My God. We are just having to fight through all the best cards in the deck. Oh, it hurts. But they didn't get too much off of that, at least. Problem is, the longer Kenrith stays out, the more we just, like, definitely lose this game. Yeah. Sorry, you can have your mana. I apologize. We have played 2 games now, and we have yet to actually see a Maul of the Skyclaves at all, which is hurtful. It's definitely hurtful. Can we run them out of cards? There, 31 cards. We're at 47. All right, they get Rada back with Kenny. Yeah, I don't think the run them out of cards plan is going to work. Because, you know, the more turns they get like this, just the more exponential value they're going to end up with. They may never actually get this hero out of their yard, though. 3, 4, 5, 6. If we put a Maul on Expedition Healer next turn, it's a 6-power flying vigilance lifelink first strike, so we got that going for us, I guess. Opponent does need to do a thing, though. Right? You're in a good position. Oh, they're looking at the healer. They're probably just reading it because, like, who the hell knows what this card does? You know? If you have a removal spell, they help Bone Crusher. That's what it is. You take out the Aspirin with Bone Crusher. It's not even a question. If you have a Bone Crusher, take this out. Kill it. Kill it now if you have a Bone Crusher. Why would that take... Why would you have to rope for that? Oh, they have a smashing. Okay, that makes more sense. All right. Cool. We go ahead and hit good game on them. Whew, we were close there. We were close there, but again, like, there's like no interaction whatsoever in this deck, so that's what happens. Wish we'd have drawn the Maul. I feel like if we'd have drawn the Maul that game, we'd have had a chance, but we have seen 15, 25, we've seen about 25 cards so far in 2 games, and we have yet to see the Maul that we're playing 4 copies of, so that's fun. That's so fun. Maul is a myth. Yeah, it must be, right? Yep, still no Maul. Now we've seen, yeah, like almost 30 cards, or a little over 30 cards. Still no Maul, but we get to go first, and we don't often get to do that. So let's count our blessings. Play Speaker into Luminarch Aspirin. It's not a bad start. We get double Luminarch Aspirin if we want it. Uh-oh. It's the crab. Let's go. Let's run. Block with crab. At least we gained the 2. We're gonna aspirant again next turn. Hopefully it's just blue-green crab. They don't have like any removal. That would be great. Lol crabs. Oh, take it easy, cat lady. I'll see you later. Always good to have you here. Yeah, I know I kind of started the stream a little bit late tonight, and I apologize for that. We got it, everybody. We got it. So do we play it? That's a question. Is it better to play aspirant this turn, actually? Or Maul? I'll Maul. Screw that. Boom. And then I guess I really want to diversify threats here, actually. 22, 24, 25. Well, we go straight to 27. We go straight to 27 if we get through here, so let's just do that. And then maybe next turn we can equip the aspirant with this and tap the speaker for a creature. Maybe that's the best way to use the mana next turn. Mill, mill, mill. They got a Maul and a Seasoned Hallowblade off of that deal. Could we have drawn that Maul? No, I think we would have drawn the Hallowblade. Bone Crusher the aspirant. That's cute. We have another one. Aspirant. And, sure, have a blocker too, I guess. No reason to tap for a 4/4 flyer when you have a 5/5 flying lifelink. It's harder than I think. Put it on the cleric. Skyclave cleric. Put it to 10. I feel like it's the same clock either way, right? Like, this is going to kill him in 3 turns, even if we, you know, put counters on it, so. Same clock. Really wish we'd get one of these All Seeds or Selfless Slavers. That would make me feel a lot better. So I'm just waiting on this to get, like, Borrowed or something. Why didn't I get an Angel after the attack? Oh, why didn't I? Yeah, it's got Vigilance. Because I'm dumb. They go Omnath here. That's exactly why I wanted to put counters on this, is to get it to a reasonable toughness. So let's go boop. And then, let's remember that this has Vigilance. You can just tap it. Whenever you want to. Keep land in my hand for now. It's a decent bluff with all this mana up. Plus, we might get a Hallowblade that we need to discard cards to. Who knows? Gaining life is good and all. Well, they're going to go to 12. Pretty sexy. They would be dead next turn if I'd have tapped this the first turn I had the chance to. Oh, we got another speaker. That's hot. That's so hot. Bop. Dop, da, doo, wop. Doobie up, dub, doo, bop. Hit your face. Oh, oh, make an angel and play another speaker. Doobie up, bop, go. Just go. Get this. I gotta shoot this song out of my head. Jesus. Swamp Thoughtseize with the follow. Thank you very much, Thoughtseize. I appreciate that. They get a Euro down. That puts them at 5. They get a land down. Puts them at 9. However, unless they can sweep, I think we got them. I think we got them. I don't know. Maybe somehow they use this mana to put out another Omnath, and then they somehow play another land. Maybe. Did we just lose, though? Here, gotta worry about these Ruin Crabs, though. Yeah, even if they go to 13, like they play another Omnath and get another land out, they go to 13, they still lose. So I think they're coming to terms with it. Here comes Euro, so they go to 12. Woo! My goodness. Puts us at 40. It's also going to mill us down to 15. Okay, we still got some cards in there. It's fine. They have 4 mana left. Bone Crusher comes down. Cool. Cool thing that doesn't do anything. Here's a Maul. A Maul! think we did it, everybody. I think we may have gone and did it. Let's freaking go. Boom, boom. But what are you going to do? Go ahead. You're at -6. What are you going to do about that? We did it. We're actually 2-1 with this deck. And that time, we beat a deck playing Omnath. I won't go so far as to say it was the Omnath deck. It was the Ruin Crab Omnath deck, but, like, still. Sure. I'll tell you, it's not a pretty win, but I'll tell you. Yeah, Speaker MVP. Yeah, was it you that told me keep 7? Was it you? You're absolutely right, I guess. Yeah, how many times Watsy got to learn that free mana equals bad? Yeah, it does. You shouldn't do that so much. It's like, oh, we had to ban Fires of Invention. Here's Lotus Cobra and Omnath in the same format. Oh, yeah, it seems fair. Seems totally fair. All right, so we got a pretty good start here. Let's all seed. I wish we'd have gone first. That is Abzan mana. Interesting. Seasoned Hallowblade. That's cute, isn't it? I think I want Hallowblade more than I want Expedition Healer, just because we don't have another Cleric in our hand, so... Let's do that. I guess we get in. I don't think they can flash anything. Maybe they can flash in a Thieves Guild Enforcer with this mana, but... You're not doing that, are you? Okay, cool. Go ahead. I'll play around too many things, I think. It's resolve. Maybe I don't play around enough. How's the Jank going? It's actually going really well. We just beat an Omnath deck with the small of the Skyclaves. Not really sure how that is possible. Yeah, I am. A bunch of lifelink damage flying in the air. I can't do anything about. A Bastion! Okay, so some sort of Abzan Aristocrats, maybe? That didn't really get to do anything until turn 3, so that's fun. Speaker O' the Heavens. You know what I could do is I could Speaker into All Seed and still have mana for All Seed, which I actually think is, like, better. I think it's just better. Like, we can discard an Expedition Healer to Seasoned Hallowblade if they block with the token or something. We can Basri. It's like, they have removal in their deck, right? I mean, they're playing black, so they have removal. I should probably keep something up for this, but I guess Seasoned Hallowblade is its own All Seed if they have removal, so... But maybe they play, like, Extinction Event next turn. I doubt it, though. I really doubt that. I think maybe Racing is maybe the best way to go. Now... Yeah, let's do that. See if they block here. Cool. I'm totally fine with that. Just so you know. I'm just interested in what their deck does. What exactly are you trying to do? You've got all the mana now. You can do just about anything you want to. Oh, it's a Felidar Retreat deck. Okay. I actually think what they're doing might be really cool. Seriously. Alright, 21. Let's say we go bop, bop. We have 4 lands, so we can go Expedition Healer, All Seed, Speaker, but then that'll leave just Basri in our hand, and we can't really protect this the way I'd want to. So, I think what I'll actually do this turn is, well, yeah, I'll Basri. Counter on that. Yeah, I'll play this land. Then, it's either All Seed or Speaker. Like, we're not gaining a whole lot of life, right? I think I'll throw All Seed out there. It's better bait. Like, Speaker is technically better bait because it'll die to any removal spell that they happen to have. But if they do have a removal spell and they're going to try to kill a creature, I'd rather they try to kill the All-Seed than anything else. A second retreat. I can also move the Maul onto the All-Seed if I want to. But honestly, I think the best way to do things right now is just to get as much damage in as possible. Play these small dudes as blockers or something. So they get more Felidar triggers. They're going to have 4 guys this turn. So our turn here. But they really only have like 1 turn left. So. Aspirant. Speaker. Get in 8. Alright. So they're at 1 here. So unless they have something crazy, I mean, we can protect the Hallow Blade in 2 different ways. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking like the GGs, but we'll see. We can beat on that. That's good. We pulled it off. Somehow pulled it off. Ooh, a Mothra. So they have a blocker, but it's not really a big deal. It's like, even if we give Seasoned Hellblade protection from white and this Maul falls off of it, and we still win, so... Well, first, yeah, it's okay, so they figured it out. So, we're 3-1. It is unranked, but we've been playing against mostly real decks. I don't know what this was. Just hang out. Just hang out with y'all. We will get through it together, baby. We all will. It's coming at all of us right now, man. It's like this last year, 2020 is cursed. It's not even like a strong enough word. 2020, my guys. Jeez. I'm going to have white hair by the end of the year. I really am. We were outside the other day, and I guess like the sun was shining on my head or something. And Brittany was like, "Did you have a lot of white hairs, bro?" I was like, "No, no, I don't." She's like, "Yeah, you... Dude, you kind of do. You got a lot of silver hairs on top of your head." So we'll see. Maybe by the end of the year, I just won't have hair left. Haha, Kitesell Freebird, don't get nothing. You don't get nothing, Kitesell. You're just a 1-2 flyer. Trash card. All right, let's play Plains. And one of our 3 Luminarch Aspirants. Let's go. I guess we're about to see how good a bunch of Luminarch Aspirants are when you put them all together. If we can resolve those spells. You're the best, DW. Yeah, Resolute Strike plus Colossus Hammer. I want to do that so bad. Oh, I want to do that badly. Oh, gift sub from Will Move It to Lushington. Thank you very much, Will Move It. It helps. Boy, does it help. You have no freaking clue how much that helps. Let's save Selfless Savior first. And then Aspirant. Then I'll put a counter on All-Seed again. I wonder if we'll ever actually use All-Seed's ability this game. And then next turn, we really ought to be able to have 2 Luminarch Aspirants in play. Unless they do have a counterspell on Open Blue, which they very well may. Wonder if they go Nighthawk Scavenger this turn. No, they're just going to murder Risk Rider. It's not... Guess it's not the deck that I thought it was. Foulmire. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why isn't it a Maul? Why aren't you a Maul? Savior. Hallow Blade? It's like, I guess I could always get an attack through and sack the Savior to make sure the Foulmire Knight doesn't kill the thing, but I don't know how much I like that. Ah, DW, you just subscribed. Thanks. DW Desanayaki just subbed. And also, Babe Ruth, who is she? I love that name so much. Has gifted a tier 1 sub to High Octane Octopus. Another name that is incredible. That's a really cool name. Keep that Cleric. Let's put a counter on Hallowblade. And no attacks. I think that's right. I think so. Gonna get down Rider this turn. You're gonna play a Rider this turn, so let's Self a Savior again. A lot of sorcery speed murderous riders around here. Jeez. Our turn. Plains. Which I don't love, but at least it's, you know, fodder for this. So let's go ahead and play Aspirant. That's right, opponent. We had another one. And they're going to scoop it up. They're going to tilt. They're going to tilt to triple Aspirant this game. Wouldn't you? You know, it's a little much. It's a little much. Come on. So, well, what are we, 4-1 or something with this deck now? What is happening? Why is it so good? Let's play one more. We can at least play one more, right? What am I drinking? I've said it a couple times, but if you just got here, I understand. This is Virgil's micro-brewed Dr. Better. It is not alcoholic in any way, and it's apparently caffeine-free, which I'm only just now noticing. It's also gluten-free, which it better be. It's soda. That's a weird thing to put on the bottle. But anyway, yeah, it's Dr. Pepper. It's effectively Dr. Pepper. I think it's marketed as, like, nicer Dr. Pepper. Like, ooh, this will taste even better, but no, it tastes exactly the same. So let's play a Plains here. Do I like root beer? Yeah, I love root beer. The best drink I've ever had, and I think actually on our very first stream ever, I think I said this. Oh, Magmatic Channeler turn 2. Is it mana? Oh god, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be so tough. But yeah, I think on our very first stream ever, I shared this story. But the best drink I've ever had in my entire life to this day was when I was 11 years old in Destin, Florida. The hotel had a little arcade in it, and in that arcade they had Killer Instinct Gold. So I came back from the beach. I used to live a charmed life. I still do, to be honest. But came back from the beach, went straight to the hotel arcade, played some Killer Instinct Gold, and when I was done with that, I got Barks root beer out of the vending machine. And for whatever reason, that has stuck in my mind to this day as the best drink I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know why. But I'll never forget it. And there will never be a Barks better. And if I am going to drink root beer, I'll take Barks. I'll take Barks over IBC or Mug or any of that other stuff. And it's all because of that memory. Bucket Fridge. Dev is an inspiration to all of us. Thank you, Barry. But I wouldn't go that far. I'm a normal person. Totally normal dude. I make mistakes like any other man. If you can't tell by watching me play Magic. A stern dismissal. That's very cute. I was worried about bounce stuff. I was worried about Brazen Borrower specifically. Here comes Crash Through. We're dead. We finna die. I'm gonna die so hard. Speaker of the Heavens. Okay. Four lands, so I guess we can Seasoned Hallowblade, Luminarch Aspirant. And that is not half bad, is it? Put a counter on this so it can block the Magmatic Channeler if it has to. Barks does have bite, man. And then you immediately ask me what my favorite is. Yeah, it's Barks. Even though I imagine that Barks is probably trash root beer to people who like are root beer connoisseurs, if such a thing exists. But I like it. But is it Euro free? Let me check. It doesn't say that it is. You gonna give me the ingredients, my dude? Do you really not have the ingredients? Purified carbonated water, evaporated cane juice, natural caramel flavors, phosphoric acid, and a touch of prune juice. There's prune juice in this. Huh! I wouldn't have thought. Huh! Prune juice. Stormwing. Man, you just got every good card in your deck. That's crazy. You just cannot possibly do better than you've just done here. I can't believe you've done this. Have I ever had guarana? I don't think I have. I see it every now and again. Like, I think they have it at the Kroger. They have guarana, but I've never actually tried it. I'd like to. I'm on kind of a juice kick. I know this isn't juice, but I'm trying to find a juice that I like and that's actually healthy and it's not just like sugar water with artificial flavors in it. I don't want that. I want a good juice. I was at the store earlier. Cranberry juice caught my eye. Right? I was like, ooh, cranberry juice. But then when I looked at the ingredients, it's like cranberry juice is the 4th ingredient after apple juice and grape juice. And I'm like, well, then it's not really cranberry juice. Right? Am I going to want this land? I think I'm going to want this land. Yeah. I guess I have to know attacks this. Like if I race them, I'm just dead. Like I have to know attacks. Should make smoothies. Yeah, my wife and I went on a smoothie kick like 2 years ago. We just never got back to it. We actually still have a bunch of like frozen fruit in our freezer that's probably still like very good. But we made smoothies for like 2 straight weeks, and then, you know, once you stop doing a thing, it's hard to start again. So. But I have like weird mixed feelings about smoothies. Because, like, smoothies I know are supposed to be good for you in terms of, like, getting the proper vitamins and minerals and all that kind of stuff. But, like, I'm also fairly certain that smoothies are just, like, giant juice bombs. Or giant sugar bombs, too, you know? Kill the Sprite Dragon? Like, chance that we can kill the Sprite Dragon? Or Magmatic Chandler. Like, if they have, like, a Salmon Sprint and, like, one other spell, then Sprite Dragon just murders this Hallowblade. But I guess Hallowblade's not going to die regardless. I guess I'll take this out. Normally I'd think Magmatic Chandler, but I just don't want Sprite Dragon to get any bigger. What you got? You got tricks. Yep. What, do you copy that because of Seagate Stormcaller? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're dead. Fairly certain we're dead, but I'm going to go ahead and activate this and drop the other Hallowblade off. Alright, resolve everything and then see if we die, because I'm fairly certain we do. I thought they might have the thing that doubles the creature's power. Yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. Good game, opponent. Oh, what was I saying at the beginning of the stream, y'all? What was I saying? Is it spells looking so good right now? And, like, it beating a garbage mono white deck does not prove that it's a good deck, but, like, look at all the cool stuff that deck can do. That is a good deck right now. Like, I think that Is It Spells is deceptively well positioned at the moment. I can't drink cranberries. I feel too bad about all the bog dolphins that get caught in the nets. I can understand that. The bog dolphins. The poor, poor bog dolphins that totally exist. You know, I think what I'm actually going to do here... No. Play a 1-drop and try to draw another planes. That's what you do. Don't be a chump. I was going to say, I was going to just play a Cleric as a land, and then next turn I'll play an All-Seed and a Speaker, but nah. Get on board, dog. Uh-oh, it's some sort of weird mutate deck. See, that's why you do that, because you're more likely to draw a basic land than any other card in the entire deck, so you can safely hedge that bet. Let's go. Alright, so... do we just all-seed, like one all-seed, and keep that mana up, just in case we have to? I think that might be an idea. I wonder how quickly they're going to mutate something onto this, right? This started tasting bad just now. Like, it lost all of its carbonation. It's terrible. I want my money back. I'm going to all-seed. And I'm going to just all-seed for now. Better safe than sorry. Let's gain this life. Couldn't hurt. I'll say, we do have a lot of life in our hand, don't we? We got a lifelink creature here. Creatures that gain life when they enter the battlefield. Boot Nipper. I've seen Boot Nipper a couple of times in Standard lately, and I don't know if I get it, you know? Hey, we drew another plane. It's dope. It's very cool. I'm going to try something. They're going to do it. All right, so we're at 22. I guess I could still just play it safe here and go all seed. I do want to protect this speaker because I want to get to the 27 life. It's kind of my little mini game goal right now. Oh, Rusty's here. Where's my baby? Hey, Barry. Hey, everyone. Hey, Devin. Hey, love. Good to see you. I have been, in fact, talking about how much I love you very much, just so you know. I really have. Used to get a dole mix with kale. It was good. Yeah, it was good. We should get these. We should get those salad mixes more, man. Salad mixes are so good. Do you think there's a decent shelf for something like, is it Counterburn or Control? You know, oops, sorry, guy. I just looking at the chat. But, yeah, I think that maybe there's an, is it Flash or is it Control deck? But, honestly, you know, if I was looking at, like, building the best Control deck in Standard right now, I would probably look more towards Dimir or Esper. Or even Blue-White. You know, some combination of those. I hate that Esper doesn't have a 3-color triome. That would be really cool if it did. So I guess here we get in with Speaker and Allseed. And we might have to sack Allseed if they block again with Boot Nipper. But like their Mutate deck isn't doing much. Not really. They decide not to block at all. Okay. Let's give this Pro Black. I'm not sure sacrificing these Allseeds for this is like the absolute best call, but I guess what I'll do is I'll play one of these as a land because we can play Cleric next turn. If we don't lose any life this turn, we play Cleric next turn, we go up to 27, we can tap Speaker. So, oh, you jerk! You jerk! You had it. Oh, and now we draw a Selfless Save. That's cute. That's so cute. I love Magic. All right, so Healer. Yeah, I'll go Savior. Say next, no attacks. So how many cards are we into our library? 11, only 11 cards into our library. Polywog comes down. Oh, we're a smoothie mix. Oh, sorry, I'm just dumb. Yeah. yeah, that's right. There was some sort of smoothie mix that had kale in it. I'd forgotten about that. Completely slipped my mind. And like, you can't, I assume you can't taste the kale in it because like, I don't really know what, like, I'm not sure what kale tastes like, all things considered. So if it's covered up by a bunch of bananas and strawberries in a smoothie, I don't taste it like at all. My fear here is that they have some sort of instant speed mutate trick, but they only have one card in their hand, so I guess the idea is to make them have it, right? What else could it be? Sea Dasher Octopus? What else? I guess we'll see. Got a Selfless Savior up in case we need it. Alright, they're looking at Healer, so they may have some sort of removal spell. Maybe they're just, again, maybe they're just reading Healer because, like, no one knows what this does. Absolutely no one has ever seen this card. Alright, we're going in for 2. First blood. Let's go. We're at 27, so would be the dopest of dopes if we still had that Cleric, that Speaker of the Heavens out. 29. Maybe we'll just wheedle him to death with the Luminarch Aspirin. Like, they won't draw removal for it. And we'll just take over the game. I'd also like to draw a Maul. We draw a Maul Flanders here. It is over. Anointed Christener. Okay, so if we play Christener, now literally every draw in our land is live, or in our deck is live. Because now if we draw a land next turn, it's at least it pumps a Christener. So Todd Chrisley. It's Chorister. I keep thinking it's Christener. Because that would have also worked, you know? Alright, so now they have enough. Well, they have enough for a Dirge Bat because there's Polywog Symbiote. So keep that in mind. Let's go 3/3 healer here. And then pop in for a visit. What up? Nice to see you, Yanks. Haven't seen you so far in chat. All right, Dirge Bat. Yeah, I thought it might be the shark, too. Good call, chat, on that one. Well, okay. Dirge Bat is definitely not ideal. Called it, though, didn't we? Did we not call exactly Dirge Bat? So what you thinking, my guy? What you gonna kill? Okay, they're going for Aspirin. That's interesting. Yeah, let's do it. I'd rather lose one of these guys than lose the Aspirant. Every day. But now he gets a free block and kill one of these dudes. And if he has other mutate stuff, then... Or if they... I should never do that. If they have other mutate stuff, then... It's game. But this is it feels tense, right? Oh, that's it. Especially if it's a Chittering Harvester. Woo! Oh! Oh! Oh, it hurts. All right. So what we were once 5-1 or something, but I think we're now 5-3 with the stack. So we're coming back up to the other side of 50-50 here. But honestly, 5-3 is still above 50%, which is where I want to be, son. So that's not bad.